Wow, that was a hard watch, especially the first half. But we eventually got the job done. Welcome to the match review of Chelsea 1, West Ham United 0.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So guys, I don't know what's going on at Chelsea at the moment. I'm not sure whether it's finally catching up with them, all the negativity around the club with looking for new owners, with the fact that the ground is not full to capacity and the lack of atmosphere is rubbing off on the players. Or maybe it's because we played so well against Real Madrid and didn't get through and the players are still feeling the effects of that. Or could it be that the team think that we've already cemented top four, so there's not a lot to play for in the league this season? You know, I bet your bottom dollar, when we play against Liverpool in a couple of weeks' time, you're going to see a totally different Chelsea than the one you witnessed today, especially that first half. First half performance was absolutely shocking. That was the most boring first half of football I've witnessed in a long while. And bearing in mind, West Ham were the charity FC today, because West Ham, you know, they've got a big European semi-final coming up in the week. So they said, you know what, we'll rest a few of our players today. We won't play Bowen against you. We won't play Declan Rice. We won't play Antonio. Because had any of those three played today, and we had that first half performance, we'd have probably gone in 2 or 3-0 down at the interval. And they haven't even got any defenders. So you had 2 fullbacks playing as central defenders in the back three, Dawson being the only recognised centre half. And yet we couldn't even muster one shot on target in that first half. Lacklustre by all the players. I thought Havertz today was woeful. You know, he just looked tired. Azpilicueta playing on that left-hand side of the back three didn't work out. Werner, who's been decent of late, again, his touch was poor, his passing was poor. And I can't think of any player. Thiago Silva was decent, to be fair. Chalobah was okay. And Mendy didn't, you know, after a few bad performances, he was quite accomplished, although he didn't have a lot to do, but everything he did do, he did okay. And Loftus-Cheek, actually. Fair play to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek in the first half he was the only player who was trying to make a difference. He was the only one trying to make some driving runs. But apart from that, the passing was just, it was like a end of season friendly or pre-season friendly. It was just, everything was done in first gear. Not even first gear, half a gear. I've seen tortoise races, faster than the play today in that first half. And such was the boredom that I ended up doing my Wordle and doing other things. I just couldn't watch. It was a hard watch. Second half, we were slightly better. You know, we came out after, you know, the first 5 minutes was more of the same, but we came out in the second half with a little bit more purpose, a little bit more intent, and that got the crowd going. You know, we were hungrier in the tackle. The passing still wasn't as crisp as it could be, but we were forcing West Ham into a few errors, and then we had a couple of long-range shots. I think Mount had a couple which were well blocked by Dawson. We had a long shot by Chalobah, which the goalkeeper saved, quite a routine save. Werner had a shot. He got a toe end to it, and another routine save for the goalkeeper. So, you know, although we were getting some shots on target, they weren't shots where Fabianski had to make big saves. They were just saves that you expect the goalkeeper to make. And I was just getting ready for a 0-0 draw at the most. And when West Ham started to bring on their big guns, Bowen came on, Declan Rice came on, who else came on? Lanzini came on. But I couldn't really see them scoring. They weren't really threatening our goal, but I couldn't see us scoring neither. But then we made he took 75 minutes before he made his substitution. And when he did, he took off the attacking line. He took off Loftus-Cheek. He took off Havertz and Werner. And he brought on Lukaku, who was it, Ziyech and Pulisic. And it kind of sparked the attack a little bit, gave us a little bit more energy. And the much criticised Lukaku was the one who came up with a big chance. He won the penalty. He spun Dawson nicely. Dawson was impeccable throughout the match, but this time he got him, spun him nicely. And because he was in on goal, Dawson yanked him down, penalty. But the referee only gave a yellow card. At the time I was screaming, that's got to be a red card. He's the last man. It's a clear goal scoring opportunity. Why is he only giving him a red card? I mean, a yellow card, sorry. But thankfully, VAR intervened and saw what I saw, and he told him to go and have another look, add another look, and he rightly changed his decision from yellow to red. And the referee, the commentator, I hate when the commentators say he's the most reliable, you can rely on this guy to take a penalty. I thought, you know what, he said that, he's going to miss it now. And I didn't want to be proved right, but I was. So he said that a woeful penalty by Jorginho. This guy's been out of form for a while now, and he can't even take penalties now. So he looks like he's gone at the end of the season anyway. It was a very under-hit, weak penalty, which Fabianski, he just sort of waited for it to come to him, had a cigarette and a drink, then the ball came to him and just nonchalantly picked it up. And we probably thought, is this the end? But the fact that they were down to 10 men, I always thought that there was one more chance in it, but could we take that chance or not? Alonso was given the man of the match on Sky. He did okay, I suppose, yeah. He crossed the ball in and it fell nicely to Pulisic, who knocked the ball into the back of the net in the 88th minute. And that was it. There was no coming back for West Ham after that. So hopefully this will give us a bit of confidence, because you can quite clearly see that there's something lacking in the side. And now that goal scored, it gives us a buffer now with back to 5 points ahead of Arsenal. So more importantly, though, it puts us on 65 points. The most Manchester United can get is, I think it's 66 is the most they can get. So we played them on Thursday. We draw against them or beat them, and there's no way they can catch us. And I think the most Tottenham can get now is 73 points. So it's 3 wins we need out of our last 6, and that's if Tottenham wins all their games. But I reckon two in a draw, because our goal difference is great as well. So 2 wins and a draw from our last 6 games should be enough to cement top 4. But I don't want top 4. I need 3rd. We can't be having Arsenal finishing above us, because the way they celebrated that win on Wednesday, like as if they had won the Champions League, if they finish above us, we're not going to hear the end of it. So we need to cement 3rd place as well. That's most important. And I think another 4 wins should allow us to cement 4th place. So yeah, job done. Not great, but we got the job done. So onwards and upwards to the next match on Thursday against Manchester United. So stick your comments in the section below. Why do you think our performance today was so lackluster? Is it one of the things that I mentioned at the start of the video, or is there something else you think is the issue at the moment? Stick your comments in the section below, as I said. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.